Hey guys, what's going on? Ben here with EDC Blades. Thanks for joining me. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to another edition of Weigh In Wednesday. Before I get started, please help the channel out by hitting the like and subscribe buttons down below. I really appreciate it. It really helps the channel. This week was a little bit harder than the past couple weeks. The kids being off from school, Easter, Good Friday, both are very big drinking days. Eating days. Bourbon was kind of a crutch this week. I had planned on only having 2 drinks. I think I ended up with 4, having 2 on Thursday and 2 on Saturday. Not the end of the world, but not what I was hoping to do. And with eating, I was able to stay on track with the 11 to 6 eating window. I did end up eating a lot more junk than I wanted just because the kids wanted to go out to eat, and a burger sounds way better than a salad. And I figure I'm on schedule, I'm on target. Why not indulge a little bit? And working out, I was able to get to the gym 5 days this week. I feel like there may have been one day where I was a little hesitant to go, but really didn't even barely entered my mind that I didn't want to go to the gym. It is kind of turning into a part of my daily activity. It's on my schedule every day, Monday through Friday. I skipped last Thursday, but then I made up for it by going on Saturday. Again, doing at least half an hour of cardio and then strength training, working whatever muscle group every day. Last week, I weighed in at 222.2 with setting a goal for this week of 221. I weighed in first thing this morning. I was at 221.4, and then after a quick trip to the bathroom, I went and weighed in again at 221 even. I'm pretty happy about that, but I do feel like I was very lazy this week. Like, everything was negotiable, where it's okay if I had a little extra to eat or drank a little bit more because I went to the gym and it's within my window. So, having said that, this week I'm going to go a little bit more extreme, get back on track. I'm going to do no drinking this week. So, none at all. I'm going to maintain the 11 to 6 window because I think that does work for me. And again, hitting the gym at least 5 days, but I'm going to bump up the cardio from half an hour every day to at least 45 minutes of cardio every day. I already went to the gym this morning, got 50 minutes in on cardio, and I did shoulders today, which is always, a muscle group I feel like I could always improve on. So next week, my goal is for this next week, my goal is going to be hitting the gym again 5 days, at least 45 minutes of cardio plus strength training, getting into the intermittent fasting window, only eating between 11 a.m. and 6 p.m. and eating the healthy stuff again, back to salads and proteins, and then, smaller portions of a dinner before 6 p.m. and then obviously nothing between 6 p.m. and 11 a.m. And then no drinking at all, which is, I think, going to be pretty tough this week. But I think I can do it. Obviously, I know I can do it. And that's going to be the goal. And then to weigh in next week, April 17th, I'm going to weigh in. I weighed in this morning, 221. Next Wednesday, I'm going to weigh in at 219 even. So no more than 219 even next week. So next week I'll weigh in April 17th, no more than 219, so a total of 2 pounds lost. I think it might be a little bit more. I'm going to go pretty hard. I'm going to go pretty hard this week in the gym and with the eating, and get everything back on track. So 219 next week, which will now then budge me over 10 pounds. I'm 0.2 of a pound off today or this morning when I weighed in, of losing 10 pounds total in 4 weeks. So next week it'll be 5 weeks total, and I'll hopefully, when I weigh in at no more than 219, it'll be 12 pounds total lost, which is going to be great. I am feeling lighter. I don't know if I appear any different. Like I said last time, I have had to tighten up my belt a little bit. My jeans are falling down a little bit more than they used to. My shirts are a little looser than they used to be. Obviously, I'm feeling it in the gym. I'm actually lifting heavier weight for more reps, lasting longer on the cardio machines at increased levels or intensities, whatever. So, I'm making improvements, and I'm seeing the results are paying off, and I'm definitely want to stay on track, keep this going, and not fall into what I did last week, where I'm negotiating and compromising with my eating, whatever junk I was eating, with the drinking, and really just move forward and make the improvements that need to be made. For me, I use my kids, my wife, just daily things where I run up the stairs and I'm super out of breath. I use these as reminders and motivators to get back in shape, to push me along the journey, to keep me on track. I want to be a better example for my kids, especially, health-wise, nutrition-wise. Instead of them just eating junk like me all the time, probably, move them in a better direction, and hopefully have a more positive impact on their health long term. But that's just me in my journey. Hopefully somebody can find this video and it helps motivate you to get back in shape or start getting into the gym or eating a little healthier. Maybe help you say no to that Pepsi or Mountain Dew or whatever it is you drink. Or ice cream at midnight, whatever your temptations are. Hopefully you can pull some motivation and move in the right direction. We're all human. We're all trying to be better and stay on track, I guess. So as always, guys, thanks for joining me. I really appreciate your time. If you could please help the channel out by hitting the like and subscribe buttons. And if anybody has any comments or, let me know what you guys are thinking. If anybody else is on the journey and you want to help out, give some words of positivity and support. I really appreciate it. Put it in the comments below. And as always, guys, thanks for watching and have a great day.